Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel again so quickly. I told you that I was almost done with my journal I was making, so I'm just going to do a video about it. I always used to love the videos that either Yvonne Preston or Paula, what was her last name? There was a few junk journalers who would just do a junk journal at a time. It didn't take too long and it was so inspiring. So sometimes I still like to do that. This is my new journal. It's called Deep Color. The name comes from this vintage book page here at the bottom, Deep Color. I think it was talking about colors in flowers. But this is a recycled cereal box that has been covered inside and out. It has 3 signatures. You can see the stitching detail. The fabric is really soft. It's a really deep green color. It was actually from a thrifted skirt. It's a very stretchy skirt that I had bought and I wore a few times and doesn't really work for what I need these days. So, and it didn't fit me as well anymore. So I decided instead of either re-thrifting it, since it had already been thrifted at least once, and I had gotten use out of it, or throwing it out, I decided to cover a journal with it. So here it is. Gorgeous. I love that. And then on the front, there's this sweet little Tim Holtz doll. There's wallpaper and papers, a little vintage. This was actually from a little tatted or crocheted doll's hat. This was the top of it that I cut out. And there's a little tassel with sequins and a flower. And definitely nature floral eclectic, which is pretty much the theme I usually go for. It's my favorite theme. It is lined with some scrapbook paper and some wallpaper. And there's lots of ephemera and pages. These pages are from my Nature Image collection. If you have the Ultimate Lifetime collection, it's in there. Or if you just want the Nature Image collection, you can search that in my shop. I hope you'll check out my new digitals. All of my new digitals at this point are just on my Etsy shop, which is also Nevermore Creation 17. If you go to Etsy and type in Nevermore Creation 17, my CF Fans, Creative Fabrica Fans page is closing down since Creative Fabrica is closing down all their fans pages. My Ko-fi shop has some stuff there that's still exclusive at this time there. You can't get it anywhere else at this time. But I don't know. I doubt I will keep that one open since I don't get a lot of traffic over there and it's hard to promote multiple sites. So anyway, this summer I hope to solidify and consolidate everything so it's easier for you to find where everything is. But as artists, we have to try different platforms and different avenues to figure out and find out what we like. All of the blank pages I've sprayed and kind of smushed with this pretty green spray that I made here. Some gorgeous vintage hummingbirds. And of course, I've decided to use scrapbook paper in this one. We got a belly band. I believe Joanne made the cluster and I painted the background belly band there. This is a vintage book page that's been jelly printed and stamped and stitched. My Creative Fabrica Fans page, I guess I do need to mention because this is on there. There's a lot on there that's exclusive and gorgeous. You still can. I would suggest if you want, I don't know what I'm going to wind up doing with everything on there. At some point you may be able to get it somewhere else on one of my other sites, but like there's lots of journal pages that are similar to this, very gorgeous and detailed, and there's ephemera and other things as well. But I would suggest you go on there, sign up. It's $4.99 a month, but they're closing the end of April. So you can still sign up, download everything, and then cancel your subscription. You would have a couple weeks to download everything, and then you would for sure have what you needed if you wanted that. Some of my favorite journal pages to use are over there. Some handmade silver dyed paper, not handmade paper, but hand dyed silver paper. More hummingbirds. Again, Joanne made the cluster. I made the belly band. These are little tabs you can use. I used one earlier in the journal. Collages. Very old journal pages. Very, very pretty. My boys are loud out there, just so you know. They're watching something on TV that has them very excited, and it's intense, I guess. Gorgeous. Large journal cards and small ones. I believe this was from my Creative Fabrica fans page as well. There was a set of those. This is Calm, and it opens up for, well, it's supposed to open up. There you go, for more journaling. Lots of paper strip collaging. Hand-dyed papers and prints. This was from a card. Michelle Wynn, one of my artists. It was a card sheet, like a thank you card I think she had sent me. And I reused the front as a journal card. I love her work. Of course, we've got some floral book pages. I did some inking and stamping on wallpaper, which gave a really cool effect as well. Hand-dyed paper in a tuck spot. Vintage science nature pages. More hand-dyed papers. Joanne made this journal card and I added some details. A long tag there. I'm not sure of the number of pages. I'll put it in the description. There's a lot of pages in here. I love the crumpled, crinkly look of that as well. This is a wallpaper fold out, or tip in, I guess it's called. This is a belly band that you can tuck things in. Gorgeous yellow flowers. I placed some of these pages so beautifully together, they didn't need embellishment. Hand-dyed papers, gorgeous prints. I think there's some Leanna scrap in here as well. There's a little flip up there. Got a tag. This is some Leanna scrap paper that I turned into a tag. This, I think, is one of her journal cards. Got little ephemera pieces. This is from a shop that used to be called Farmerage. Her shop is closed. She contacted me, and one of her friends has a shop now. Faye Paper, I think it's called. I don't remember the exact link or perfect spelling, but I'm going to be mentioning this in a video in a week or so and having a link and I think a coupon code I have for you as well. There's some beautiful items you're not going to want to miss, so be on the lookout for that. I like this. So there's this gorgeous paper. This little girl is holding the cat, and then here there's a cat. So this is from a book page. There's some texture. Cute little mom and daughter. This is a tuck spot. Lots of green inking throughout. Got some beautiful hand-dyed paper there. This is also hand-dyed. Cute little tags. And there's a library card in the back, but I also tucked a library card in the front, so you have an extra one to use. Lots of pages. Lots and lots of pages, but I love how this came out. So deep colors available in the shop. Hope that you enjoy this and have a great time being inspired by it, but also if you wanted to purchase it, I really love how the light purple stitching came out on that green fabric as well. Very gorgeous. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later.